Hey everybody, welcome to Blitz Firefight Co-op.
Game starts in 3, 2.
Awesome. Anyway, so Blitz Firefight Co-op is essentially Blitz Firefight where we just have co-op partners, and that's really about it. You get up to 2 other people to have a nice little 3-player duel against waves and waves of AI attackers. Now, what's Blitz Firefight? It's essentially just a survival mode or horde mode against waves and waves of attackers, and you just sort of like defend your 3 points against like all these attackers while also getting energy in order to continuously pump out units and get out cards and all that shit. It works like Blitz mode but without the competitive nature. So now it's just me and pals surviving wave and wave. I gotta say, this is probably the most relaxing of the Blitz matches I've played so far, because we're just versing off against the AIs, and because it's a little bit longer, it's a little bit more enjoyable. So I'm starting off with, I think I have Isabel, but no, I have a Forerunner, so that means I have Anders. Anyway, so I'm playing around with Anders. Anders pretty good. Kind of fell in love with her ever since she annihilated the crap out of me when one of the CA developers used her in the multiplayer match. Just like the Sentinels, I think I'm going to play around with them a lot more when I get my hands on the actual multiplayer version of the game. Anyway though, just chilling out, going to go up there, get some energy. Everybody kind of like captured the point. At first things are easy, but then later on as the waves get hard, as the waves go on, things get harder and harder. And there are boss waves, of course, air waves. You know, you just gotta account for this type of shit coming at you. Really hot and fast like. The enemies that you'll be encountering are a mix of Forerunner, Banished, UNSC, so you'll just be fighting the whole shebang. Incoming Reavers and Marauders. Fairly weak units against like Scorpions and Cyclopses, but definitely don't want to put my Sentinel too close to those Reavers, or it's just gonna get annihilated. Masterofroflness of the past, please. There we go. It's just kind of funny how I can make a deck specifically tailored for what was it, Blitz Firefight, and just for Blitz competitive. It's really cool. And Spartan Slam accidentally. However, I could put the Spartan in the tank, and I'm probably going to do that soon enough. Incoming, boys. Should really get that energy up top. Honestly, I think it's worth it in this game to just like have one unit like up top, just chilling out, collecting all the energy. And that is like the most likely place for energy to spawn on this map. Hope there's more maps for Blitz, because that would be really boring. Take a little bit of some punishment from the fact that there's just so much fucking like air all over the place. But we managed to hold on. It's funny, I think the one of the guys over there at the community event was like, if you get to 750,000 points or a ridiculously high number, I'll get you a free computer. So we'll have to see if I get that computer or not. I'm not going to reveal the ending yet. I'll tell you soon enough. Gotta say, it's kind of pointless to move back and forth, because the units just shoot regardless, and they just shoot while they're moving on the go, so there's no stutter step involved at all, which I really do enjoy. I don't like games where I have to like stop and then fire, like they're just standing still and stuff, unless if it makes sense, of course. Like I guess bowmen will be moving, but horse archers move on the go. I mean fire on the go. Alright, we got a few infantry guys dying to choppers. Not good. Not good. Vulture can probably go in and help out a little bit. Ooh. Put the Spartan inside the Scorpion just in case he, you know, has some problems. We can just keep him in that Scorpion for now. Keep him safe and protected. Gonna claim that energy really quick, but it might be too late because we have the blue patrol coming in. In fact, hero units. These are just mech suit brutes. I want to get away from them as soon as possible. I think this is Decimus actually. Like this, it's just a boss Decimus, but in this like game mode. And yeah, obviously has the ability to just like get over here and push you into his like giant claws.
All units.
Zone B lost.
All units, all units.
All units.
Got Vanguard Wolverines, pretty good. They can detect, and once you drop them down onto the field, and they have full health, which is pretty good. Really nice for like quick, easy like anti-air. I think this is the end of easy difficulty and into normal, but I could be wrong. Or maybe just one phase of the easy difficulty.
All units.
Gonna get out on a Protector Sentinel.
All units.
Good
All
unit,
units.
honestly. Yeah, that's the end of normal. Way better against vehicles than infantry, obviously.
Wave start.
Vulture is just gonna keep firing out these infantry units from
All
far away.
units.
Vulture does have a impressive missile attack, so
All
that is
units.
something to keep in mind about.
Zone B contested.
Where do you need me, sir?
Incoming units. Just push them back a little bit more and more.
Contested.
Douglas moving
Zone
in.
B contested. Zone B
Can't deal with me, grunts. I love those like Killtrocity, Killtacular Killionaires. Pretty cool. Fits with the whole like Halo theme going on. In fact, not Halo theme, Halo setting.
Moving to position. Here to deal out some punishment.
If they capture more zones than you have control over, then unfortunately what ends up happening is they take down this like little skull over here, and once the skull reaches 100%, you lose.
Moving out. On my way.
All units.
Oh boy, that's a lot of Reapers.
Getting going.
All units.
As long as I stay far away from them, I'm good. You know, look at me just like picking away at them over and over, like pew 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 pew.
On the way. Let's go. There's going to be a reckoning.
Protector Sentinel just annihilating the vehicles. Look at that. Whoa.
Be a walk in the park. Getting shot at by ground troops.
Man, it's so hard to get Killionaires, and you just get them like they're nothing in this game.
Zone B contested.
That's because it's war.
Capture.
Cyclops, clocking in.
Alright, Vultures, keep on moving. Good job. And then I'm just gonna take up all these resources and incoming units. Thankfully, I can summon a Vanguard Vulture. I mean, not Vulture, Wolverine. Fire at these Banshees.
Zone A contested.
Local units.
Vulture as well is just a super powerful unit, so it's not like it's gonna go down to a couple Banshees. Well, I mean, it could if it's like microed. Oh my god, look at all those guys. I can't believe I killed all of them.
All units.
The voice is trying to keep up with all the kills I'm getting.
Killtrocity. Kilimanjaro.
Moving to position. It's done. Douglas out. Making my way. My heart
Yum
bleeds
yum yum
going.
yum yum. So far, seems to be C seems to be a problem area for a while. I think it might be because one of my teammates didn't clean up his previous wave and just sort of like it just snowballs off of that. Can't believe I still have my Spartan alive and well. That's the funniest part. But I really gotta not be cocky like this and move into doom and gloom.
Zone B contested.
Should put down the restoration zone over my Vulture as well. See, it's so much easier to like commentate over like pre-recorded footage, but it hurts when watching pre-recorded footage because then you're like, oh wow, I could have done this, I could have done that. But that's because it's easier to like figure out what you could have done rather than I don't know, adapt to what you need to do. So the Vulture's really weak. Fortunately, if I move my units back to our starting area, they'll heal up. So I think I end up sending him back, but I'm not sure if I'm retarded or not, so we'll see.
On it. Flying out.
God, look at all that. Yum, 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 yum.
Someone want to clean up this mess?
On a wheel. Vulture en route. And need us some big guns.
Come on, move back. Masterofroflness, come on. Move him back. Move him back, Masterofroflness. Scorpion over there with the Spartan might actually die. Spartan, please live.
Prepare us ASAP.
They got our troops. Sons of bitches.
No, Spartan's not gonna live actually.
Our Spartan
I should have actually like used the stomp ability, but I didn't.
We've lost the Spartan.
Very unfortunate. Could have probably kept them alive. We're trying to get like a 50-man Spartan army. That would be really cool.
Consider it done.
Find me some metal to
Find me some
crush.
metal to crush. Cyclops moving out. One less hostile to bother us.
Cyclops
over.
is going in, just cleaning up house. All the good stuff. Gonna put down the Sentinel.
Clear.
Hostiles
And now with the boss over, we can finally go on to the next wave. Actually, come to think of it, I've never seen a UNSC unit.
All units.
Oh, please don't tell me we actually don't verse off against UNSC units yet.
good to go.
Yeah, I don't think they've added in the UNSC army to fight against. Or maybe they did, but it's like dependent on leaders
Vulture moving out.
that you choose and stuff. I don't know, I kind of view this mode as like a Super Smash Bros. Mode, so any stupid thing can happen.
Coming through.
Got a bunch of Siphon Grunts. These guys will lifesteal if you're not careful.
Under fire from enemy ground forces.
Try to put my guys to Vulture, but that's not working.
Time to earn
Not my Spartan.
Zone C contested.
Our Spartan is at low health.
Come on, Spartan.
Zone A contested.
There we go.
Chill. Tech.
Right in there.
Chill 'em and shoot. Chill. Test. Chill. Pocket.
Pretty nasty situation, actually.
Captured. Chill. Hey.
All units.
Wave start.
Yeah, it really hurts the replayability if it's just banished, actually. I'll say that much.
Chill. Trocity. Chill 'em and shoot. Zone C contested.
In a way, I do love, like, you know, playing around with this mode.
Zone C contested.
In comparison to the other beta mode. Because the other beta mode is it's too short for its own good. Personally. I don't like it as much.
Zone A contested.
Vulture getting pestered by ground troops.
Captured. Over.
Speaking of the Super Smash Bros. Of Halo, they can make it so that Halo Wars 2 truly is like an amalgamation of everything that is Halo. Add in like Prometheans, Forerunners, Flood, just everything in between, really. This could be like
Ready for retribution.
the hub of Halo, you know? Because it's not like tied to a narrative like Halo 5 or Halo like 4 or Halo 6. So it can like do things that are a little, well, it is tied to a narrative, but it's not like a narrative that directly ties into those games. It's like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find It. It's part of a universe. So I don't know. I think like they could do like a lot more stuff with Halo Wars. Honestly,
All units.
they could really go above and beyond.
Chill. Trocity.
They could also like release like special campaigns that are tailored to different factions, like maybe a Banish campaign, maybe a I don't know, Flood campaign, Second Human campaign. I don't know. Be really cool stuff.
Zone A lost. Chill. Trocity. Zone A
I'm just saying, I think Halo Wars has more possibilities than people give it in terms of like diversity and content. But I could be overselling it. And I'm just a dirty fanboy.
Feeling less than resplendent, boss.
wave start.
Which is possible. Possible, man.
Someone want to clean up this mess? Moving out. There. On the
I'm
move.
going. Either way, healing up my units. Just taking a little bit of a quick break because I really need to heal up these units. And now I think of a perfect idea. The Vulture.
Going.
Get a Vulture spam my way to victory. Now I could have put that inside my like starting area and then it would be like full health, but Roflmasterscave is not the smartest sailboat on the sea, so that is unfortunate.
Location. Here to deal out some punishment.
On the move.
Keep blasting. Sentinel, you're getting too close to the center, but it's not like it's taking any damage. Now it's taking damage because it's near the grunts.
Under assault from enemy ground troops.
I love the action in this game. It's like, it's quite explosive without being cancer explosive. Like, I still, like, understand that this unit is firing here or this is doing this. Touchable. Buster Back is gonna try and do some meme stuff, but I'm gonna say no, you cannot meme. Not in this household, young lady.
Under enemy attack.
And my Spartan just immediately died. Oh, that's because I put it into the Scorpion when it was at low health. So now once again, I am back to 1 Spartan.
Suit's close to giving up the ghost. It's already there. Let's go. Read and understood. On the run.
We are go.
There's some Atrioxes chosen, they can fire at air. So they're fairly destructive actually. Very formidable units. Granted, we're using vultures, so everything you say is irrelevant. Seeing as though I have a lot of energy, I should really cycle my cards. But I still don't end up doing that. Like, I could have really gotten to vultures way faster if I learned to cycle cards. I do that now in competitive because like it's competitive, so you're gonna need to. Otherwise, you're kind of like fucked-a-roo. Four vultures. There we go.
Guns en route.
That's what I'm talking about. Go forward, my vultures. I don't even know why I'm clicking cycle. Oh, that's because I think I didn't know what the hockey was.
Flying out.
Yeah, I'm sorry I said UNSC and banished. I guess I just like thought. Oh, it's because like one of the Blitz Firefight games I versed off against like UNSC.
Moving out. Copy that. Moving to coordinates. It won't be a problem. Vulture
Yeah, there was like a Spartan round and everything. I don't know what it's determined by actually. Is it random or was it like a developer thing? Like they just had us like versing off against like this wave or that wave.
hostiles neutralized. Over.
Maybe it's a leader thing, like depending on the leader. But you know, it's possible.
Vultures going out.
On the
Reckoning.
way. On the way.
wing. Copy that. Moving to coordinates. Waiting for a target, sir. Hostile spotted. Over.
Making my approach.
Making my approach. Ready for
Yeah, there's not much to say in these like type of games. It's like surviving as much as possible. Make some insightful comment here, then recite meme. Cycle for profit.
receiving fire from ground troops. Over wing. Got some pests exterminating.
Sometimes I like to think of the sounds of Halo Wars 1 and the sounds of Halo Wars 2 and see if they stack up. From looking at the Vulture, I thought it would be like a step down, but I think the Vulture sounds pretty good.
Clear the path. Heavy load coming through.
Ready to do what needs to be done. I'll make it quick.
Actually, I think it lacks the kick of the Vulture in Halo Wars 1. I could be wrong, honestly. Comparing, I gotta compare the sounds now. It still sounds formidable if you like hear it fire.
Vulture moving out.
It looks pretty good too.
Vulture moving
I
out.
don't know, I kind of, like, from what I've played of Halo Wars 2 so far, I think it's kind of a straight upgrade from Halo Wars 1. Because, like, they're very safe when it comes to, like, what they've done with Halo Wars 2. They haven't taken a lot of, like, huge risks, right? They haven't, like, completely removed mechanics. They haven't, like, removed certain units or factions. They haven't, like, reworked any, like, elements except for the resource system. It's pretty much the same game. What they've done is, like, expand upon the dynamic of alien and human, right? So they've made it so that the factions are a little bit more nuanced. There's none of the bullshit balance that was with the Covenant and their leaders. Instead, like, the leaders are a lot more balanced. Emphasis on leader. And now I just realized I can hijack Vultures. Emphasis on leader powers and unique units a little bit more. and certain leader roles, so that's a little bit better. Makes things a little bit more interesting than
Whatever you need.
what was in Halo Wars
Making
1.
my way.
We have enemy
Graphics are better, there's more modes. Whether or not the campaign writing is better is up to for debate, but Halo Wars 1's like campaign wasn't really written by like, I don't know, Lemony Snicket.
ready for retribution.
Zone B contested.
And I mean that as in it's not exactly like renowned, you know? It's like a standard sci-fi ROM. And I think Halo Wars 2 is gonna be the standard sci-fi ROM.
You can trust me, sir.
Can you imagine if someone like Arthur C. Clarke was writing Halo?
All units.
That would be something.
Consider me gone.
Isaac Asimov, Halo 7.
I'm out
Just resurrect the dude. Go like, here's a universe. Go write something about it.
A contested.
Douglas moving out.
Target is down. Repeat, target is down.
Zone B contested.
Zone B contested. Zone C contested. Wave start.
But yeah, I think Halo Wars 2 kind of builds off of Halo Wars 1.
All units.
Fire
So
out.
it's in general like
On the wing.
a straight up upgrade
Better part of the seams.
from the game.
Zone B lost.
I think the only thing I'm worried about so far is like the paid leaders, but as long as they balance them well, then I'm okay with them. I mean, you know, in RTS games, you pay for like leaders and units all the time and factions, so as long as they're balanced well enough and the pricing's okay, then I'm okay with it. Now, something ends up happening in the game, which makes me have to stop the video, unfortunately. And there we go, it crashed. Game crashes, and there's nothing you can do. We were given like an early access version, so there is that. At least we saw this crash happen, so that it doesn't happen when the full release game happens. Anyway, see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hug your mom.